TCR, TroyCommunityRadio.com. Good morning, I'm Clint Myers on 107.1. Saturday morning programming brought to you by Outlook Financial Center. And time now for the Mayor's Report. And with me, Mayor Michael Beamish.
Well, and a good morning to you, Clint. Good morning, David. Good morning to all the listeners out there.
Another busy weekend and a busy week ahead. It's a busy month.
October is fall, and yes, we do have activities. We have just come from what I call summer heat wave, but now it's back to fall temperatures.
Would you have called that an Indian summer?
A lot of people would. This has been a very interesting year in terms of weather-related incidences. But, hey, we are moving forward as we speak. Today we're having the Mayor's Prayer Gathering at Presbyterian Church.
How many years has the prayer breakfast?
Well, this will be our 36th year.
Okay.
And that's wonderful. And we gather interfaith. So it's interdenominational, but we gather in prayer for the community, for the state, for the country, and for the world. And we usually have great entertainment, music, and we have a great speaker, Heather Salazar, which we'll talk a little bit about how she fits into this whole next week. But that's taking place now, and I'm always proud to say the Mayor's Youth Council, these are 5th and 6th graders, are going to be servers working with those who come at 9 o'clock in the morning, and we finish at 10:30, but they'll be there to work with the adults in the community.
Okay, and every year this is at a different church. It changes locations.
It has moved over the years, over those 36 years, different locations. In the past 3 years, we've had it at the Baptist Church on Norwich, and we thank them for their certainly contributions and involvement. And this year we have it at the Presbyterian Church for the next couple of years.
Part of the non-denominational part of it.
Absolutely.
Now, you brought up the leader of the Pink Ribbon Girls as one of the speakers, and they have an event that's also going to be downtown.
That's right. Today's the 13th, and we have our activity with the prayer breakfast. Heather Salazar, who is the president and CEO of the Pink Ribbon Girls movement, she will be our featured speaker. She tells her story that sets the stage for the event that will take place on Friday night, October 19th, in downtown Troy. It'll be from 6 to 11. There'll be activities, there'll be booths, information. Certainly, it's all based around fundraising effort for Pink Ribbon Girls. But the key fundraiser will be the 5K Run Walk, which will take place 6:30.
Okay.
And yours truly, I understand, gets to be the starter to get that thing kicked off.
Oh, you're not setting the pace.
No. There will be people going way farther than I would be able to go.
Gotcha. So we look forward to that. And like you say, that is on the 19th.
That is on Friday night, 19th, in downtown Troy. And the key event there is the 5K Run Walk, which is a major fundraiser for the Pink Ribbon Girls.
Well, then the next thing we have to look forward to is another downtown, and it's a Main Street Optimist event, and that's the 27th, and it's Hometown Halloween.
That'll start kicking off with a parade around 9:30 in the morning, and we'll start at the Government Center, and we'll move down the street, heading into Proudly Plaza, where we'll have the Optimists have always sponsored this event, and we'll have a costume contest, and by the way, families can come as a family, dress up
as a group, whether it be the Addams family or
So there'll be different
Smurfs.
There'll be different age bracket winners, and then there'll be a family winner, and yours truly gets to MC that event, and I always enjoy doing that. I'm either a judge or emceeing, and that'll take place, like I said, starting around 9:30 with the parade, and then finishing up in the mid morning with Main Street. They'll move around the town and
do their trick or treating down here.
Their trick or treat.
Businesses will be passing out candy, and it's fun to see all the kids in their costume. I've kind of come to the conclusion that I like it so much because I can remember things like that when I was a kid. It's just fun to watch them enjoy themselves.
And the creativity.
Oh, yeah.
Some people put a lot of time and energy into developing the costume, and much of it is homemade.
Right.
So that's always a fun thing, even if you don't participate, to come down and watch the little guys and families come into Prouty Plaza for the costume contest.
Well, I know Lori and David are going to be passing out candy.
There you go.
Here in front of the 315 building on Public Square. So bring the kids down. Love to see them. And then following the hometown Halloween over at the Hayner, folks can go over. They have their Boo Bash.
Oh, that's
and
true.
This year they're doing superheroes. So
theme?
Yep, that is the theme of the Boo Bash. They're even going to have some superhero clinics for the kids.
Wow, that sounds like fun.
So that'll be a good time.
And that's all on the 27th.
That's
right?
all on the 27th.
Saturday the 27th.
Yep.
Okay.
And then let's talk about Beggars Night, because there's a little bit of confusion with that. It's been right on Halloween for a couple years here, but because this year it fell on a Wednesday, and there's a lot of church activities that go on Wednesday evening.
And we were very sensitive. The Miami County gets a group of people together, and they try to select a date and time for the whole county. And this year they moved it because of what you just said. Wednesday tends to be a church night for a lot of the denominations around Troy, and so we moved it to Tuesday, October 30th, from 6 to 8, and that's pretty much throughout, well, not pretty much, it is
throughout
the date, Miami County.
Okay, so all of Miami County Beggar Night is going to be on that Tuesday night, the 30th of October. So right now, go to your calendar and make that notation on there, because if you try and go get candy with your kids on the 31st, everyone's going to be out.
Lights will be out.
And leaf pickup is underway. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of leaves on the ground right now.
And we kind of anticipated that. We started in different zones, and we have to do that to move through. And this is a service that I think we've provided for years, leaf pickup. And we realized that round one is usually a very limited round for leaves. But that second and third rounds, usually we have leaves piled, and we just ask everybody to put them away from the gutters so that the water, if it rains, will go down into the storm sewers.
Yeah, it's not making a dam, not stopping up the water anywhere, and also not washing stuff down into the storm drains.
Right.
And
be patient, because, like I say, we have a lot of zones that we cover throughout the city of Troy, and then we'll recycle the zones with a different round and start over again. So
I passed the leaf truck the other day, and I thought, he's probably bored.
Not many leaves have fallen yet.
But if you get some sticks, twigs, some other lawn cleanup, you can now, you don't have to just solely use the Troy tea bags.
No, that's a good point.
You can use the other recycling bags that you can pick up at the box store, or still get your tea bag at the city building, or even Ace True Value has
Absolutely, and then put them out with your normal trash pickup recycling day, and they'll just come around and take care of it for you. And you also have the dye mill facility that still is open, and people can, at their leisure, if they have a pickup truck or something, want to take some debris away from their yard, they can take it down there as long as they're a city resident.
Now, it kind of cracks me up. We've talked about not a lot of leaves falling quite yet. I know in my own garden behind my house, my tomatoes that I cut way back just so I could get what was their cherry tomatoes, I cut them back, and they are growing out of control, bloomed out, and producing more tomatoes. My strawberry plants don't even know what time of year it is because they're making strawberries.
It has been a strange seasons for produce, for everything. Now, farmers market is now finished for the year, but we appreciate all the produce that was brought in to downtown Troy.
A lot of good stuff.
Oh, a lot of good things, and so we'll, I'm sure, do that and again next year.
And I'll put the plug out there for the Lincoln Community Center because they, along with the kids, did a incredible job with the garden over there this year. Every year they do a great job.
It's a good work project for young people.
Absolutely. Now, council, Monday.
We do have council on Monday at 7 o'clock. There will be some agenda items for the council to discuss and possibly vote on. Everybody's welcome to either watch the live stream or come in person to see the actions of our city council. These are all, a lot of people don't realize this, but they're all members in this community, taxpayers in this community, who spent a lot of extra time devoted to making the right decisions to move our city and continue to move our city forward. And
you've said it before, too, simply put, the decisions that they're taking part in making here in town affect them as well.
Absolutely, and a lot of people I know sometimes challenge the decisions that are made, but it should be noted that these are people who are elected, and their job is to look at all the issues surrounding a decision, make the right decision that they feel is in the best interest of the community. And yes, they are taxpayers, yes, they are voters, and yes, they are people who live right here in Troy.
And they've got the town's best interest at heart.
Well, yes, and I've been there, done that, and I will tell you, they take their job seriously.
All right. Mayor, is there anything else you'd like to add in this morning?
Well, I'd like to give a shout out for J.C. Wallace. Many people know J.C. as the president and CEO of both the Troy Area Chamber of Commerce as well as the Troy Development Council. Well, he's retiring, and he will be moving out of the area, but he has served us well. A lot of the things, a lot of the industry and business and efforts that have been made with workforce development are attributed to the efforts of J.C. Wallace. He'll be missed. We will have a reception, a farewell reception for him, and it'll take place on October 16th at the Troy Country Club. So if somebody does know JC, wants to stop by, say farewell and thank you for the job that he has done, that would be the time to do that. And also there will be a meet and greet. Joseph Graves has been selected to become the new president of the Troy Area Chamber and the CEO of the Troy Development Council. He has a lot of experience in those areas, so he'll be bringing his expertise to the city of Troy. And so this is a chance to say farewell to J.C. Wallace as well as to meet and greet Joseph Graves.
So it'll be a chance for them to, J.C. will give him his shoes.
I don't know what they'll pass on, but
big shoes to fill.
Big shoes to fill, and a lot of transition time. Joseph will be taking over at the beginning of November, so there'll be a little transfer time there to get adjusted to the new surroundings of Troy, Ohio, USA.
All right. Mayor, thank you so much for stopping in this morning.
It's always a pleasure.
Absolutely is. This has been the Mayor's Report. I'm Clint Myers on 107.1 WTJN.